But when things are not so uprooted as these days, you know, we just live our lives and we live in this illusion that all is well. But now the whole world seems to feel in a grip, and the grip is tightening, and there is tremendous suffering and tremendous cruelty. It is humanity who does it. It's not the animals, it's not the trees, it's not the wind, the rains, the mountains, the rivers, the oceans. It's not them, it's us. And we have lived for a long time as humanity with such an arrogance and such a out of connection that we thought that we could master nature and put it to our hands, you know, like we will reign nature, we will rule nature, and just practically killing Mother Earth. It's quite big. This we have done in less than 100 years on a mass scale. But nature is us, and nature is the earth is protesting in the climate change, in the rains, in the floods, in the fires, in the viruses, and all of that. And we are witnessing these times, and we are witnessing our own part in it. It's not them, it is also us. This morning I talked over coffee with the group who's here, you know, and I said, it's not them who are violent. Look how violent you are to yourself in always pushing yourself. People are pushed at work, people push each other, but we very much push ourselves. We go too fast, too much, everything too fast and too much, you know, in the speed, in what we do, in the hours that we work, in the fastness of our speech, you know. It's very aggressive. So I invite people to come back to a natural pace, that you bring your life in this quiet pace, the rhythm of nature, where the rhythm of a blade of grass, the rhythm of a sunflower, the rhythm of an apple, how it grows, how it goes. So all this aggression that we see outside of us, we actually have it inside, and we inflict it upon ourselves and on each other. So I think what the most important thing is that we stop the suppression, the aggression, the violence in ourselves. First and foremost in ourselves. So at least it stops here with me. And actually many people all over the world, in this insane that's going on, many people come to this full stop, where it stops, in whom it stops. What is there? Just light, in peace. Where it stops in you, what stays with you is luminous peace. That, I think, is your greatest contribution to this insanity. When it stops in you, when peace is really lived by you, what you will find is an overwhelming compassion for everyone who is playing their role on this planet. You will find compassion because people live the role, play the role that they live, according to their state of awareness, to their state, to their level of consciousness. When you are not so conscious and when you feel that your heart is missing everything, you live a greedy life. You need to do this because your heart is so empty. You feel unsafe, so you need to take and fill yourself up. And it doesn't matter where you need to take from. If it is sexual abuse from children, or if it is abuse of the planet, or if it is abuse of your neighbor, of the people who are working for you. The people who play that role cannot help but living like that, because it is in synchronicity with their consciousness. You see? So when your life falls in peace, you will find that ultimately you cannot blame anybody. From a superficial level, oh yes, we can blame. When you go so deep in yourself, you can't anymore. You will live in a flood of compassion. And from this place, my dear, there is no wrong. Everything is playing out as it does. From this level, there is no wrong. Seen from peace, there are no mistakes. This is it. That's why this peace is so big. It's eating up all the wrong. It's eating up the blame. It's eating up the judgments. You see? Guys, we have to stop it in ourselves. And then you will see also, that there are no other people. And there is no world outside of you. It's all projected. Come to full stop within yourself.